If I've learned anything from last week's episode, it's that, guys, holes is holes, man.
Hello and welcome to The Thread of Gentlemen,
A podcast where we take a kamikaze dive into the best
and often worse tales the internet has to offer.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Ben.
I'm Charlie. And without any further ado,
I think we need to get this show started.
Guys, should we get into some stories today?
absolutely. Let's fucking do it, guys. Let's go.
Let's find the hole. It's called Wake Up Call.
Wake up call.
Mine's still coming.
Yeah. Go on.
They say there's enough drugs, but
Not after I've been in
can
the
there
box.
be too many hookers? Boys and girls. It's just it's the holy trio, isn't it? It's a fucking dodgy rock pub toilet with a key of cocaine and a hooker that's passed out.
My time to shine.
The good old days.
That's what you call a practice girl.
There's definitely many manor country owners that have said something like that in the past. My cum-covered tweed.
Do you remember there was the guy who was on? Was it Phone Jacker? The guy that was like, hey, you drag her into the bathroom, you give her a wash, and you give her 6 of the best. Turn off the lights, and she'll be who you want her to be.
So wake up call.
Wake up call. Okay.
Wake up call. God gave me a sign to stop rubbing one out.
Right.
Genuinely.
Okay.
Genuinely opening line.
Yeah.
What was this ethereal message, sir, that asked you to stop doing this?
Moses came in, spread the sheets.
Yeah, parted the sheets.
And said, holes is holes.
Yeah, just smacks his hand.
Batted it away like, no.
It's getting weird.
Yeah,
Unless you're into like bearded, ruggy men with sticks.
boat builders. What are they called? They've got a name. You don't call them boat builders. People who build boats.
Yeah, what is that? A dock wagger.
Shipman? I don't know.
Migrants mainly. I think.
And that's where the edit comes in.
Wake up call.
No, it's staying in. It's just, I'm just getting John cancelled. That's all I'm doing now.
Yeah, John, you're on fire. And we still haven't mentioned the Holocaust. Fuck.
No, to be fair, I got a really good one in before you joined the call. I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty good.
He says he has trouble with porn addiction before. No such thing. And recently I've been slowly giving it up.
Okay, so he's got porn addiction and he's given up jacking off.
That and the porn, I guess. No,
Okay.
he just keeps watching the porn, but he doesn't jack off. Serial killer.
Just for the storylines. How is she going to pay for that pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
of course.
stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah. I mean, I know that they did Marvel once now.
Do they?
Yeah, the budget's
they
quite
did.
extensive. And I'm going to take a wild guess here, not because I've seen any of them, but because I've watched the Disney ones, as I think they'd probably be slightly better and more accurate.
There's like an internet law of like, if someone's created it in real life, there is a porn parody for it.
Yeah, Rule 34.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what Rule 34 is. It's holes is holes.
Holes is holes, man. Like, no matter whether they're real or imaginary.
Yeah, it's got superpower. It's a hole. So true. The more you think about it, man, it's a rabbit hole. Like holes is holes. Yeah.
No. Leave the rabbits alone. Banned from the RSPCA.
I call them fluffy wank socks.
Oh God! Do you hold them by the ears? Let's not.
I mean, you can kill it. It gets rigor mortis. It helps it.
Use it as a doorstop afterwards.
holes is holes.
Holes is holes, man.
What can I say?
As rule number 34, I did not make it up. So today I sort of relapsed into going back into it, going for my 3rd session today. Oh, wow, you must be puffing dust.
Wow. Wow. It's just a flag with the word bang on it comes out.
It's basically just garlic powder at that point. Until a roach crawled up my ass.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, read the whole run up to that.
Today I sort of relapsed back into it, going for my 3rd session today, until a roach crawled up my ass.
Oh God.
Okay, but I mean,
How
like,
loose be your butthole?
Holes is old, man.
I get it.
Like, yeah.
But
Well.
like, surely we've all got shutters, and I feel like a cockroach couldn't quite just kind of like just sneak up there.
It's not
I
like the
don't
most
know,
agile
man.
of creatures.
No,
No, they're quick. They are quick little fuckers. I reckon if they want to get in, they're getting in.
yeah, but they're tough. Do you know what I mean? Like that's.
But
Anyway,
shut-
Ben, continue because I have no idea where this is going. So well, it's gone up his arse. Is where
it's gone, Charlie. It's not going anywhere.
All right. Well, the questions are coming up. So, the amount of fucking fear I felt, holy shit. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine multiple emotions were crossing. How?
Oh, God.
But how?
Yeah.
How?
I honestly think, like, having dealt with cockroaches, I think that they will get in. I think you can have your shutters as tight as you like. They are getting in.
I mean, he makes a point, but yeah, okay. I don't know about that. Maybe they find it yummy. And I've been hit by a car before, but the fear of roaches always prevails, I guess.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, there's like a lot going on right now.
So, got hit by a car,
Chronic
wanking.
masturbation, near-death experience, and
Yeah,
is apparently
cockroach.
getting sodomized by some kind of insect.
I mean, if he filmed it, he could probably make some money out of this.
You could write a book.
Yeah,
There's enough in
absolutely.
here.
Someone
Yeah.
I think
paid to see that.
I would pay money not to watch it, I think.
Yeah,
How much you got? Send it my way.
Well, so I can't tell you exactly what happened. Well, I think actually you just did.
Yeah.
Because I panicked that bad, but the roach certainly went out a unique way.
So I'm guessing it
Does he mean
went
he died?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
But,
Yeah,
you
maybe.
know, it can survive a nuclear blast, so I think that your rectum is probably a relatively warm and safe space for it.
Yeah, you would imagine.
All right, well,
God, that's
congrats
horrendous.
for him, he said. So now he's got admiration for this fucking, exoskeletoned, brown, poo-sludging nutcase.
Really, when you boil it down, what is that cockroach? It's an explorer and a lover.
It's not Richard Attenborough, though, is it? Like, it's not Captain
And
fucking
here
Cook.
we have the anus of a masturbating man.
I mean,
I don't know why I made him sound like Dumbledore. I'm sorry.
This story
No,
is
it works.
effectively just continual left turns.
Yeah.
Keep going left.
yeah. So,
3 lefts make a right.
Congrats for him, he says. Well, okay. And I took the most thought-provoking shower plus bath of all time. And he actually put I'm going to start really hitting the gym and doing anything else with my time other than that. Gym doesn't cure the problem. Like, that's just going to another location and doing different types of movement.
Yeah.
I'm going to offer an alternative explanation, but to
Do.
the story.
Okay.
Because I've been sat here thinking, cockroach could probably get in, but there's probably quite a lot of legwork for the cockroach. What's
Yes.
enticing the cockroach there? If this guy has already admitted he's got a porn addiction, a masturbation addiction problem, I think the cockroach was part of his plan. And then he followed through with the plan and then realised, I don't like this plan. And panicked.
It's like the budget version of gerbiling.
Yeah. There's no Richard Gere. It's just cockroaches and this guy.
He says, thank you for reading this shit show of a fucking story. Thank you for sending it in.
I feel like he's got to be the first person in the world for this to ever happen to.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
Internet.
people are humans are a weird species. I'd imagine
Yeah.
there's not much that hasn't been up someone.
Yeah, I was going to say he might be the first person who intentionally did it, but then arseholes is
No.
arseholes. Yeah, holes is holes.
No.
Holes is
Holes is holes, man.
If you can fit it, it has been.
Yeah.
And in the wise words of Charlie, but in reverse, is you can always fuck something once. Or you can always be fucked by something once.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, you could even do
I don't
that
like it.
with like a fucking 747 jet once.
Yeah, literally just once.
Well, no, I think if we've learned anything from 9/11 is you can do it twice.
Okay, you ready? You guys ready for another one?
Yeah, hit me.
This is called enthusiastic.
Like, this could be the dose of optimism that this show needs.
Yeah, it could be rape.
It's neither of those. It's not going to be good either way.
Nah, never is.
But if you have a story you want us to read out, please send it in to stories@thethreadofgentlemen.com. Or
Consider
like,
us a
subscribe and do whatever else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
My
cockroaches
girlfriend...
in your butt.
you could... I mean, if you want to put cockroaches in your bum and send us a picture...
I'd rather that than you
You're
get run
welcome
over
to.
by a car.
It's not me
No.
that's watching it, so, you know...
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's John that's going to have to view it, so I highly recommend it.
I have just as a kind of like a public announcement to everyone. Generally, when messages come in with picture attachments, I ain't going to read them because I don't need that kind of shit in my life.
See,
You've made a mistake.
I'm
You
gonna
need to
say
read that.
John didn't say certainly. He said generally, and that means that a little bit like when your dad's got his wang out, you got to look. And so John's giving a little peek.
Are you? Are you going to do
don't
that?
wanna look.
Are you going to do that?
Don't want to look, but you're gonna look, aren't you?
No, you're not. No, you're not, because it's your dad's dong. And
Yeah.
Enthusiasm or whatever this story was called.
Papa dick.
Oh, enthusiastic. Send more pictures of stuff to John so he can watch it.
Yeah, do.
Absolutely.
Glass arse level. Just get it in. And name it, like, name it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just
No, but
Trojan that.
Innocent picture.
Like,
You know?
.mp4.
Yeah, it's fine.
name file big old titties JPEG, you know?
Yeah.
And then make it not a big old pair of titties. Yeah?
Okay, enthusiastic. My girlfriend and I were young and horny. We woke up one Sunday morning and had sex. Nice.
Good.
Nice.
We decided to make a day of it and stayed home all day and fucked at least 7 times.
Ooh, all right. I mean, listen,
This-
there's an effort being made.
This is an enthusiastic story, and I'm here for it.
I'm tired after that. Like, just hearing that. I'm
Yeah, I mean, how many naps did he get in? Yeah.
Well, 7 times 7 naps, yeah.
Yeah, it had to be.
Of course.
Yeah.
7 different towels.
That's a stiff towel.
Yeah, 1 towel.
You could basically turn that towel into a door.
1 towel and a sock.
By the end of it, I had a small abrasion spot on my penis head. Okay.
Oh, no. Hang on, wait. So, they've done it so much that he's got a graze on his dick.
He's got a small abrasion spot on his
He's
head.
got bell chafe.
He's got a damaged helmet.
Ow.
I mean, holes is holes.
Yeah, listen,
But
fair
tips
enough.
tips is tips too, and a red rocket is not the way to go.
Lube exists.
Use
That's all I'm
it
gonna say
before,
with
the
this.
matter of fact, not after. It doesn't cure the jungle rot. You know?
Yeah.
You can't just be like squeezing KY onto a burn. Like, this is helping.
And if Charlie was living with you, that'd be deep heat that you're using.
Yeah.
yeah,
that
it
is
would.
horrible. Have you guys ever had that on the sack?
No.
Oh, mate, it's honestly the worst pain in the world. I was punching myself in the face to try and take the pain away from my
That
sack.
bad?
Oh, mate, it was horrendous.
Do you know
Absolutely horrendous.
Why
Never again.
I've never had deep heat on my nutsack.
Because you haven't lived.
I knew that before.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next week I'd planned annual checkup and the doctor commented, "What's that?" All I could say was something to the effect that my wife and I were enthusiastic. I felt like the man, but it turned into MRSA infected herpes, and I had to take like 5 courses of antibiotics and have skin ripped off of the open sore on my dick. And they even took pictures of it for a medical textbook. Go me.
Oh, shit.
I don't know where that story went.
That turned a page.
Oh, God damn. So this is called a new low. This is a real low point for me, gents, and actually made me sort my life out a little bit. Okay, it's starting to sound like the cockroach dude.
Okay.
So, late night KFC after my shift. I need to dump. So I'm in the bathroom. I sit down on the toilet, shat out some greasy poultry. That's horrible.
Well, that's a new one, though. Greasy poultry.
Only to realise that I'd finished and there was no toilet paper. Oh, this is schoolboy, man. Always check. Always check.
New low. Yeah. If I ever leave it, I get my Sharpie out and I write "you fuck now" on them fucking cardboard.
There was just as a little aside, I saw something on the internet earlier. There's like a brand new 7-Eleven petrol station. It'd been open less than 24 hours. So I think that it was like the first time the toilets are going to be cleaned by a toilet attendant. You know, maybe it had been open for like 10 hours or something.
Oh, no.
Goes in there with his mop and bucket and someone's drawn a swastika and shit on the wall. He was like, it hasn't even been open a day, man.
Sounds about right, though, doesn't it?
Somebody went in there and went, "This doesn't seem right."
This isn't a 7-Eleven toilet. Come on.
Yeah.
So he's having a shit. He's in KFC. There's no toilet paper. Schoolboy. As I was the only person in the toilet, I decided I'd hold my trousers above my knees and quickly switch cubicles to wipe. Listen, mistakes are being made, but I kind of get where he's coming from.
Yeah, I've done that.
What are your options? What would Ethan Hunt do?
Walk away, start a cult.
My immediate thought was, if you've still got the chicken, you can use the chicken bones.
Yeah, but no.
Plug the hole.
I don't.
No. Like use the bone as a scraper.
I don't think he's eating the chicken in the toilet, guys.
Well, he might be weird. Who knows? But if it's any spare chicken skin, that's got a good bit of roughage to it. That would.
Don't wipe your ass with chicken skin, right?
I'm just saying. You asked for options. I'm providing.
He's bullet pointing, and then we'll just cross out the ones that won't work.
The problem is,
I think I'd rather have the bullet, if I'm honest.
KFC tissues aren't very good.
They're not tissues. It's just square, thin plastic.
Yeah, it's nothing. You could use the lemon wipes.
No, not on your hole.
I don't know about that, John. You'll never have a fresher hole.
That's good. You could sing out of it. It's going to be
that
so
gets grease off real good. You know.
Anyways, John, continue. Sorry.
But I hope it doesn't break and the finger goes through. Anyway.
Oh, what, the old ghost wipe? Be like, whoa! Right, so, he's fucking about with holding his trousers up. I decided I'd hold my trousers above my knees and quickly switch cubicles to wipe. The plan failed early. When I exited the cubicle with my trousers half on, I was ducked down so low that I set off the hand dryer, which made me jump. Head first into the hand dryer. I hit it with force, which made me and my trousers fall down. This guy is a fucknut, isn't he? It was at that moment a man walked in and saw me collapsed on the floor of a KFC bathroom, hair blowing in the hand dryer, trousers off with a disgracefully shitty bum.
You were just going to be there, just going to be like, oh God, what a loser. Fucking loser I am. Who the fuck does that?
I mean, I think that's the moment where that guy, he was like, I don't usually go to KFC. And he's like, all right, I'd fucking treat myself and the missus. And he walked into it and he's like, oh, fucking hell. Just, all right, it's Whole Foods from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Don't mention whole in this situation.
I believe it as well because it's KFC. And I've seen worse in the Brixton KFC. So...
Oh, man, I'm just going to read that bit again so I can just lay the scene for what this poor guy, who was not involved at all, just walked into this man's mess. It was at that moment a man walked in and saw me collapsed on the floor of a KFC bathroom, hair blowing in the hand dryer, trousers off with a disgracefully shitty bum. That is horrendous. He backed away and I sorted out my diet from that day onwards. I mean, listen, there's a happy
wasn't
ending.
The problem, man. It's your decision-making capabilities that led you to that disaster.
A lesson was learned.
A lesson was learned, you know.
I don't think it was, though, was it?
All right, guys, this is Johnny. Just letting you know that we have a brand new Thread of Gentlemen YouTube channel where you can watch us record this episode and many others like it. We've got lots of exclusive content over there, like our Stinky Fish Food Challenge. So if you're a fan of the podcast, you're enjoying the show, make sure you come hang out with us over on YouTube. Just search Thread of Gentlemen on YouTube and hit that like and notification bell. All the best.
Okay, so last week we started an Agony Aunt section where we had a horrible little
We
story.
didn't start it last week. We started this at the end of season 4 with the egg.
Oh,
I was listening back to it. That was an Agony Aunt thing.
The
I
snatch
realised.
egg.
Yeah.
down. Oh, horrible. Well, this
Snatch egg, aka Jason Statham.
2 minutes Turkish. So this isn't really an Agony Aunt, but it is an open letter, and I came across it, and I thought this was good enough to warrant inclusion. So this is just called, "This is an open letter to the guy who crapped in my parking space last night."
Okay.
And I'm not going to apologise for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again,
so,
only a guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Although saying that, it could be a very, very drunk girl from Preston.
Yeah, true.
So
Sorry, Preston.
not sorry, Preston.
I'm tempted to start out by saying, "You know who you are," but perhaps you don't. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, "I broke a loaf in someone's parking space last night."
No. The kind of person that does that, they don't know who they are because they think what they are is the next Messiah.
I mean, maybe they are. Jesus did that thing where he made bread into more bread. That's a horrible way of saying it, but you know,
Bread is
that there was some
bread.
fish involved. Yeah, listen, bread is bread, man. But maybe you're under the misapprehension that relieving yourself outside someone's house is something pretty much everybody does from time to time, like smoking a recreational joint, or driving too fast, or eating prime rib. So, to all of you who took a dump in a parking space last night, let me provide some identifying details to help you narrow down which of you I'm referring. You can tell this person's really fucked up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why'd you eat a Hot Wheels car? And how did you pass it?
Why is there a cockroach in it? Who knows?
Nice.
Callback.
Jesus Christ, Charlie, if there is one, the fucking plot thickens there, doesn't
can you
it?
imagine?
Oh, that would be a level of planning and writing that this show does not have. Right, so first of all, you are almost certainly male. Either that, or you're the 1976 East German Women's Olympic gold medal weightlifting champion. There's also a slim possibility that you are a horse. This turd must have been a real fucking
I mean,
behemoth.
unless it's got
monster.
fucking hay sticking out of it and I could dent a car bonnet, I doubt it was a horse.
It's very unlikely that you're homeless. This is like Guess Who, isn't it? You have glasses and a beard.
Why is it unlikely that they're homeless? I feel like that's just like the calling card of a hobo.
Probably just doesn't smell of tenants.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Yeah. It has the right tone to it to look like a full, well-rounded diet.
You can tell there's fibre in there, you know. Just,
Yeah, with
Someone's
a
been
homeless
having a
person.
special K.
when you sniff it, you're like, that's red stripe.
little pinky finger, the tip of the tongue.
yeah, special brew. Yeah.
pH 7.
Right, it's very unlikely that you're homeless. It wouldn't take a PhD in nutrition to figure out that your pre-poop meal was adequate, formidable, representative of all the major food groups. My message to you, though, is rather simple.
Stop eating
What
beetroot.
the hell, man?
This person
get-
has already looked in too much into this poo.
Sherlock Holmes of turds. Turdlock Holmes?
Holmes?
Yeah, I'm glad you know.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes.
I mean, it's there.
I did it.
You know? You did
Fuck
it,
off,
yeah.
Watson.
Fuck off, Greg.
Isn't it? That's such a Greg thing to say.
For nearly 4,000 years, humans have developed the habit of pooping in toilets. Pooping anywhere else is genuinely considered, at best, inappropriate and usually raises the eyebrows of mental health officials, particularly if you're in the vicinity of several 24-hour petrol stations more than willing to accommodate your £7 growler in exchange for nothing more than a cup of coffee.
Bullshit, man. This person's never heard of an SU bar. Like, there is a lot of students around the UK. Again, it's a calling card for a fucking first year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Donk
exactly.
on the car bonnet. Donk in
Yeah.
the flowers. Like,
On the pool table, on the
Yeah.
bartender. Like, it's going to happen.
on your roommate.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so But apparently you decided to exert the minimal effort it would take to retain your butt shuttle for a few meters and avoid brown trouting where my good years are supposed to go.
Good years.
This is fantastic.
Brown trouting. I like that.
Brown trouting.
Do you know what I think has inadvertently happened? Is I think that
There's an even better one. I'm sorry. if you really feel compelled to...
It's fucking
This is
struggling.
so fucking good. Yeah, I'm struggling with this. If you... right.
Oh, he's got to do it.
Oh, get it out.
For our viewers, he's gone fucking
gone so
beetroot red.
Right. Okay, prepare yourselves. If you really feel compelled to fashion a grunt sculpture... fucking grunt sculpture. Oh god, a grunt sculpture in a parking space. You're more than welcome to buy a house on this street. There will be plenty of space for you to deposit your fly-infested brownies to your heart's content. You can even entertain guests. Until then, see if you can catch up to the rest of the human race and cram a cork in it. One more thing to the guy who's evidently brand new Dockers discovered the potato a split second before his eyes did. I feel your pain, but at least you weren't wearing flip-flops. Right, that was fantastic. But the thing I'm taking out of that is grunt sculpture and brown trouting.
Oh, grunt sculpture's fantastic.
I think our audience are having a competition now for their eloquence.
Grunt sculpture is a band name. Absolutely. Listen, if you're listening to this and you want to start a band, Grunt Sculpture.
Grunt Sculpture.
This is your sign.
And that's the name of the episode. So, right, are you guys ready for what was the weirdest sexual euphemism you've ever heard someone use?
I was
I'm so down.
Yeah.
I'm so down. I mean, grunt sculpture is really going to take some beating. It is.
Yeah, but some of these are actually fucking amazing. A guy once said that he was going to put his love stick in my squish mitten. This is the grossest sounding thing
that's
ever.
horrible.
My squish
That's
mitten.
It's horrible. I know that guy owned a pair of like cat ears or something. You can just tell.
Oh,
he's got
it's gonna be a
funny coloured
furry,
hair.
isn't
it? Fucking-
His girlfriend is a fucking beast because they always that can't go in, can it?
Yeah, well, I think he can.
She's so ugly she has to masturbate in the dark.
Every fold's a hole.
Folds is folds, man.
Folds is folds. Side boob. Yeah, I mean that's that fucking phrase. What was it? Squish mitten.
Squish mitten. It's turkey time. Gobble gobble.
Well,
That kind of sounds like something a rapist would say,
Yeah.
though.
seasonal.
All of these are. Get some stank on my hang down.
Hang down. Oh,
Get some stank on my hang down.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let's go make some smells. I like that.
that's what the guy said right before he went to that parking place.
Let's go make some. No, that's what Kelly from Preston would say. Let's go make some fucking
Let's go make some
smells.
Come on, Leslie. I don't know why she's from Glasgow now. I gotta go make a smell.
Let's go make some smells, pal.
Rub our bats together.
Your bits.
Okay, I'd give them a slap on the old piss horn. I like that.
I don't know why, but all that came to my mind was Gimli blowing on that massive fucking horn at LP.
Slap little Johnny behind the ears. I don't really know what that even is.
I don't really know what that means either.
Dire reference, children. You know what I mean?
Kind of looks behind it. No, she's got a fanny like a horse's collar. Horrible.
I don't know what horse's
I
collar looks
can't-
like.
yeah,
I would imagine big.
Country.
Someone
Making
works
ham
in farm.
envelopes.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Badgering the witness.
That's just a weird sort of
That's not it's not that safe, is it?
you can't talk about the legal proceedings prior to the rape. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. My manager on getting married and ruining your entire life. Dude had the world by the balls, but gave it up for the hairy end of a gut.
It's really
What's
odd.
going on in that?
That's very angry, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the one which is tickling your belly button from the inside.
When gaming with my buddy, he would always say someone, got their shit pushed in when they died. His way of saying they just got butt fucked.
Get your shit pushed
like
in.
it.
That's
Get your
also
shit-
horrible.
Rearrange your guts.
Favorite quote from work? Well, you might want to put a mirror under you and have a look because it looks like someone has fired a gun off inside you, love.
Oh,
It's buckshot to lamb again, isn't it?
it's such a visceral image when you say that. It's you can see the flecks of flesh flying away. Hemorrhaging.
Making
Why is it happening in slow motion in my head as well?
Yeah. Why is it making me so horny? I don't know. Let's move on.
making a cuddle puddle.
What?
Oh, I like that. That's good.
I hate like the cutesy ones. They're the worst, I think.
Yeah,
say that one
but
again.
it's good. Making a cuddle puddle. Doesn't that make you feel just sick?
Yeah, it makes me want to get inside a box that's too small for me to get in.
Cuddle puddle.
I worked with a guy that was unintentionally epic in his failures, but he once proudly said he had a penis smooth like a dolphin's beak.
Why dolphins don't have beaks?
Yeah, they've got that fucking like
snout.
snouty.
Yeah, they've got a snout, not a beak. He doesn't know what a dolphin is.
It
does
rolls
he?
off the tongue, doesn't it? Beautifully.
That's a magpie, mate.
The dolphin's beak.
Shiny,
I like that.
leathery carapace that they have.
That's lovely. Someone said she's had a hysterectomy. Shoot up the club all you want.
Jesus Christ.
So she's like, oh, let's go Suge Knight on this pussy. It's like, what do you mean? She's like,
Oh, that's
She's barren, mate. Go for it. That's horrendous. That's really horrendous.
that's really bad.
that's some ghetto shit. Oh, wow.
And I'm going to end it on a lovely one. Smashing pisses.
Fucking hell.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm going to use that. I'm absolutely going to use that.
I'm never going to use any of these.
Oh, I am, and I'm just never going to get laid again.
But if you're in Preston, that's going to work.
Well, I think if it's a City fan who's meeting another City fan, then sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I kind of think, like, in Preston, though, you just buy her a bag of chips.
Yeah.
And then you smash pisses.
And then you smash pisses. I'm going now because this has made me very upset.
I'm going to wrap my genitals in tinfoil because it locks in the flavour.
Oh, God. Stop talking. Bye. All the best.
Time to make a couple puddle.
If you've heard any good sexual euphemisms, please send them in. We'll probably come back to this. I'd also really want more of your fuck off Greg stories.
Throw them into our digital hoel.
Well.
Pointless emphasis on words is the best.
Absolutely.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Guys, been a pleasure.
Christ. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. We will speak to you next week.
Moisture.
All of the best. All the best to your friends and family.
Go!